Okay, so it's 6 months into the future, and first of all, it's just good to know that this is normal operation. That's like that, that's like that, that's like that during normal operation, like that. Okay, so, and then let's say you're the only one at the house, and it's okay to turn water off to the whole house in order to change your pre and your post filter 6 months from now. You come here. This is off that way, so you go here. Now water is off to the whole house because the bypass is off, that's off, and then close with filter change. And then you need to use this pressure vent to let all the water out in order to let the pressure, and then that way you're able to unscrew this because you're loose and you're tight. You're loose and you're tight, and so you're gonna want to. So I got the smaller bucket for this one. It's always good to get some towels out and stuff. And then see if you want to keep that rolling. So let's go ahead and bring this right here. So do you think anybody needs water inside? Do you think they need water inside? If somebody needs water inside while you're changing it, you put the bypass and that lets city water into the house. And go ahead and close this right there. Alright, so now we'll just drain it, because if we try to remove this while it's got all the pressure in it, then we're not going to be able to remove these. Let's see. So let's go put this out. I'm noticing some little leaks here. I gotta fix those. Not sure why those are leaking. Some little bitty leaks right here I'm gonna have to fix. I'll get to that momentarily. You can also let air out right here. This is lefty loosey for air out right here. But this is quicker. So 6 months from now, this cartridge may be a little bit brown from the sediment. This will be kind of heavy. So you'll have the new one already, hopefully. And then, and this water is coming from here. The pressure coming out there. But then this will probably get brown with sediment 6 months from now. But it's brand new, so. So this O-ring is important. You want to put some silicone around there to kind of seal it a little better, and then you see down in here there's a little tab, little circle tab that goes in the hole. So you just and you can put this either way. There's a little peg that you put in here. And then there's also a little peg up in here that goes right there. go. This one over here. We got loose and tight. A bit different. And this one can go either way as well. And just make sure not to lose this O-ring. Little tab in the bottom of that too. Just goes in there. And then there's also a tab right here that lines up in there, a little peg. So this would be not aligned, and then that would be aligned. So those are done, and so as far as this goes, you would unplug this, and you don't really have to drain water out of this. Got a little grounding wire right here that you would undo. You don't want to lose the little thing there. Alright, so this arrow right here, if you press it down and rotate to the left, actually, okay, rotate to, okay, so you press it down and rotate to the right so that the arrow is above this little hole. Get a little channel in there, and inside this there's a peg that goes into the channel. Just rotate, push down and rotate. So then on the UV bulb, let's see. I'm just carefully bring it up here. And this little keyhole thing. Hey! So a little keyhole. You just want to grab the porcelain part. You don't want to touch the UV bulb, because the oil on your hands kind of mess with the bulb. And just kind of grab it like that. And so you got a little key shape that goes into the key area right here. And then nice and tight right there. And then just kind of carefully put it back. And there's a spring down in there. So then you line the channel up with the peg that's on the inside where that hole is. You rotate, and then it's good. And then plug it back in. Okay, so by the time it's time to change this, this will be down to maybe 10 days left. This is 375 days. They just give you a little buffer past the 1 year. So this will start annoying you with a beep about 10 days or 5 days away from when it needs to be replaced. And all this does is powers the UV light and then give you a countdown. So also this little light turns yellow as it gets closer to time to change the UV bulb, and then red. And then so you hold this down for maybe 15 seconds to reset it. So, let's see, it might be 15 seconds. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, then it starts to count, reset, and you just keep holding it in and it gets reset like that. And that'll get rid of the annoying sound a year from now. So that's that. And then, so now we need to put water back into the system carefully. So you got your own right there. Just kind of, we made sure to tighten these up. Just kind of turn it on carefully. So you don't want to, turn it on fast and blast it with the pressure. Filling up in here, and filling up, and then it'll stop right here. Okay. And currently, the rest of the house does have water from the city for now. So I'm just going to stop right here. So then it's time to let it into the rest of the pipe up to here. Okay, and that already had water in it, so now it's stopping right here. Now we're going to let it into the rest of the house. Okay. Then we'll close the bypass so that the city water doesn't go into the house anymore. So the city water gets filtered before it gets into the house. Now that we've kind of put our hands on this and this, it's a good idea to go into a tap in your house and open up a tap for maybe 5 minutes, let the bubbles and stuff out. And then you're good to go.